Hey, it's Dad! How's it going out there? Instagram world. YouTube world even. I'm Horror Movie Dad. This is another Dad and Dinero discussions. We do these bi-weekly. And we're doing another one. We did one 2 weeks ago, now we're doing one now. Dad and Dinero discussions is Horror Movie Dad and K Dinero discussing horror movies. Together, live, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. K Dinero's in the house already. He's already here. And we got others in the house. We got Guitar Bick. We got Iron Lungs McGee. We got BTV Farms. What's up? Here we go. Ready. Tonight, we are discussing Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Netflix. Not the original. Not the other ones. This one. And we're about to go live. K Dinero. Are you ready? I am. It's going to be fun. So, it looks like what's going on here. We're accepting what's going on. Let's go. What's going on with this live here? I accepted K Dinero coming in, and it's not going to him. Let's accept it one more time. Accept. When someone joins, anyone who can see their live videos can also watch this one. Okay, accept K Dinero. I wonder why it's not accepting. Let's see if I can invite him now. Okay, I'm going to cancel. All right, and now I'm going to invite K Dinero. K Dinero, will you join? Let me know in the comments if it works. Hey, it worked!
Yo,
dude, what's going on? You trying to be all confusing and shit to get on my get live or what?
I don't know. I sent you a request and then it got like it said my request was expired. I've never seen that before.
Oh, what the hell, dude! I like the flashing lights in the background, bro. It's the first time I've seen the lights flash.
There it is, man.
Wow, you're getting all fancy now.
Fancy pants,
right? So, how you doing, man? Before we start talking about this movie, how you doing? How's K Dinero?
I'm good, man. Life is good. No complaints, dude.
Good, man. I'm proud. I'm happy. So, this time, it was K Dinero's choice to choose what we're discussing.
Oh, hold on. Horror Holic just joined. Very nice. I don't think I've seen you join our lives today or ever, but thank you for joining. We appreciate it, and I hope you like what you see and follow us from now on for our other D3s.
Yep, and many more.
Many more.
Many more.
How you like my beard, bro?
Dude, it's getting thick out here.
I am, man. Dude, it took a long time, but man, I'm training it, bro. Every day I wake up, I train my beard, bro.
Yeah, dude. When I had my long goatee, and I had to get rid of it every once in a while because it gets too long, and I sleep and it gets in my mouth. Like, dude, time to cut this thing, bro.
Does it ever, like, when you wake up, like, go everywhere? Like, it's not...
Oh, yeah, it's like... Oh, I gotta, like, shampoo it and brush it, and I was like, you know what? I was getting sick of it. I'm like, dude, it's gone. I'm cutting it off.
You know, the one thing that's annoying, I'll listen to you guys while playing F13, the game. All right, cool. Well,
Sounds
thank you. We appreciate that.
Right. We normally do this for about an hour anyway, so...
The only pet peeve that I have about, having a beard is when you eat food, you don't know if you have ranch dressing in your beard or if you have ice cream on your beard or you have nacho cheese on your beard or wherever the fuck is in your beard. It just gets there. And those people who actually care will say something. But some people who don't care, who would just rather look at you and laugh, won't say a thing. But, you know, those people, they don't, there's not many of those type of people out there. And if you do, or if you are out there, then, hey, it is what it is. But why don't we get to
what we're doing, right?
Get to the
Enough
chopper!
Enough with all this beard talk. Did you say get to chopper?
Yeah.
You did?
I did. Yes! Yeah. Bro, hold on. Hold on.
You said it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a straw.
You get a straw?
Yeah.
What do you get a straw for?
So I can drink my drink, dude.
I don't know if I can do the D3 with this mask on the whole time.
But it's pretty cool because it's like I'm talking to the predator right now.
Hey, so I'm going to give you some facts right now. This, I told you this before. Oh, I'm going empty man on us right now.
No, you just went, you put your cloak on so people can't see you because you're the predator.
So I already told you this, but I need to tell the viewers this. This mask, 5th grade. I got this mask in 5th grade. This is the OG Predator mask when there was only one Predator film out. What year was it when we were in 5th grade, bro?
So it had to have been 5th grade. So 96 is when we graduated in 8th grade, right? So let's do the math. So 8th grade 96, 7th grade 95, 6th grade 94, 5th grade 93.
Right. So 93, I bought this mask at a Halloween store for $75 in 1993. My dad bought it for me. Dude, this thing is still alive, but look, it's falling apart. It's all ripped. And down here, it's all falling apart. And the thing is, I can see through the top of the eyes is where you see from. Look, it's even... Dude, this thing is, it's so huge. It's so hard. I'm surprised it's still lasting, bro. This thing is still going strong.
All right, well, I guess we should get to the chopper.
All right, I'm going to take this off.
All right, all right, we did it. We did it. You like the cue? Did you like my cue?
You did. You had a good cue right there. I'm glad.
Well, let's get to the
chopper. All right. We might as well talk about what we're here for, which a lot of people want to hear about.
Yes.
So we're talking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2022 version, Netflix produced. This was Kenny's choice to do a D3 about. 2 weeks ago, we did Baby Oopsie, a full moon feature. Now it's Kenny's choice. He wanted to do this one. I'm all for it. So why did you want to do this one, Kenny?
Well, I remember seeing Netflix had an actual, a Netflix version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's new, it's fresh. It's in a lot of people's minds. Netflix, you're not gonna not see it. You know what I'm saying? So why not do something that's brand new? You know, and I figure it's relevant. People are gonna talk about it. And I'm sure there's a lot of people on our timeline that have seen the movie just because it's brand new on Netflix and it's in your queue when you open it up. So why not talk about a movie that is buzzing right now?
Right.
The Rotten Tomato buzz on it is not that great, but we're here to let you guys know what we think. And sometimes Rotten Tomatoes is fucking completely wrong about their reviews. And for example, Malignant, right? Am I saying it right?
Malignant.
Garbage.
Yeah. Right.
Garbage.
And we discussed that I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 D3s ago, we discussed it. So if you want to know our opinions on that, go check it out on my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Dad Watches Horror Movies, YouTube channel.
Yes.
Plug.
All right, so hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dude.
Okay, so it was pretty cool because I watched this about a week ago, and then Kenny's like, "Hey, let's do Chainsaw Massacre, the new one," and I was like, "All right, I already watched it, so it's not fresh in my mind because I watched it last weekend."
I got notes, so we're good.
It's going to be fresh in your mind because I didn't even write notes about it. Usually I write notes knowing when I'm going to do a D3, but I did not write notes. So I'm going off of my memory, and I'm going to make sure that you keep me in line about the events that happened.
All right, so basically this movie, Elizabeth O'Hagan is here. Shout out to the Queen
long
Bee
time.
herself. Hold on, let me get a drink to that. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining.
It's been a long time.
That.
Cheers, Elizabeth. And I got my lemon flavored brandy today, as usual.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So let's talk about it. All right. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a brand new movie. I mean, how many fucking times can you do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And I told myself, as long as this movie is not as bad as Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, I'll be okay. Because Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D was absolute horseshit.
So that was the remake with Jessica Biel? That's what you're talking about? The reboot?
No, there was the reboot that we did on a D3, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D.
Oh, yeah. The one where he was trapped, where he was living in the basement, right?
Yeah, and that movie was fucking trash.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one either.
Elizabeth says it has been too long. Yes, it has. But you know what, though? You are always welcome here to join us on D3 because you are like one of the top Instagrammers who comes and visit us and listen to us. So we appreciate that. Same thing with Guitar God, and same thing with Taylor Bick, and same thing with all the Chrissy Tiffy and all everybody that supports the cause. So we thank you.
Dankhead's up in here too. He's up in here a lot.
Dankhead too. Can't forget Dankhead. I have a track with Dankhead. You can go ahead and check out his Instagram. We did a Halloween track, and it's fucking awesome because we love horror movies. M Feldman 03 has joined. Thank you for joining. Okay.
Yeah. We're talking we're talking the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So before I'm gonna let you roll it off, but before I'm gonna let you all know that this is a direct sequel to the original. So you're gonna forget about all the other Texas Chainsaw movies you've seen. Okay? This is a direct sequel to the original, and it's 50 years later. So, and that's what you're thinking of. There's So there's key name. What?
Sally Hardesty.
Right. That's the main survivor from the first one.
Yes, Sally Hardesty.
So she makes an appearance, same actress, makes an appearance in this one as well. So I went online, I was looking at all the different timelines for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and there's like 4 different timelines or whatever with the movies. So they're all over the place. I'm not even going to explain it. We're just going to say that this one was made to be a direct sequel from the original, and we'll start there. Kenny, start it off, bro. How'd this movie start out?
All right, hold on. We got Crystal91 that just joined us. Thank you, Crystal91, for joining us. I don't think you've ever joined us before. Thank you for watching us for the first time. I hope we keep you interested. We're talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which you can watch on Netflix right now. So in the beginning of the movie, warning, spoilers, it's your basic horror movie. You got people in a car, and they're going somewhere. They stop at a gas station. And at the gas station, I believe her name, we are introduced to Leela. I think her name is Leela. And Leela has a sister, but her sister's waiting in the car. And Leela sees the history of what the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was, and she actually questions who Sally Hardesty is. And one of the guys says that, she's still alive, but, you can never catch the person because they never saw their face. No face, no case.
Right. And you know what I got to say right before you keep starting is all these characters in the car, truthfully, even to start this thing out, I didn't like them. I didn't care
Dude,
for him.
bro, tell me why Melody, who is sisters with Leela, looks like a fucking like what did I say she looked like? She looked like a fucking Little Orphan Annie, bro.
Dude, she has Paul McCartney hair.
She has Paul McCartney hair, and she looked like a Paul McCartney version of Little Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Annie, bro. Whenever you say Little Orphan Annie, it always reminds me of A Christmas Story and the Little Orphan Annie.
Right? Isn't Little Orphan Annie, right?
That's Little Orphan Annie. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, first of all, these characters in this movie, right when I started watching this movie, I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Really?
I didn't like
First off, I can't do with that hair. That hair gotta go. That hair is something just, what the hell are you doing? What are you thinking? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm at Ovaltine.
Ovaltine.
Okay, so we have our 4 characters. They're 2 sisters, and then there is a driver, who's a guy, and then his soon-to-be fiance, I think,
or girlfriend or whatever.
A girlfriend or something on the passenger.
Doesn't really matter.
They stop at the gas station, right? And they kind of tie in the whole. This is where they tie in kind of like they're making a movie about present day, politics stuff. But we're not going to get into politics, bro. We talk about horror movies, okay? But they're tying in. You can see like this movie is trying to veer in present day politics. And I forget, we watched another movie a while ago, and they did the same thing. Do you remember what movie that was? It was on a D3, but it was like we were watching a horror movie, but it's like Candyman.
Yeah. So what is it with every new movie that comes out now? It doesn't matter from any genre. What's up with every movie having to have some sort of message about what's going on in the world right now? When was a movie just made to be a movie and not try to send a message towards a certain group, towards somebody, towards everybody, towards something? And that's what's kind of bothers me about all these new movies. It's like I don't want to. I'm going into the movies to get away from the real world and away from everybody doing everything,
And that's why we watch movies, right?
Right, but now the movies are throwing messages in them too.
Takehead 25 said agenda message. Like, what's his name?
Yeah.
Don't be a menace to
Don't
South
be a menace.
Message.
He's like message.
Hey, at least they were funny about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
The message, and he's dressed up as the mailman.
Yeah. I don't understand. This is going to be my only rant about that. Is like I can't stand the messages we're getting from these movies. Let's just see a horror movie of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and not have to throw messages in it. All right. So anyway, let's go.
Okay, so they basically they basically see a guy at the gas station, and his name is Richer, not Richard. His name is Richer, Ritcher, Richer. I've never met a Richer in my life.
I thought it was Richter.
I think it's Richer.
Is it Richer?
I don't know. That's what it's spelled. Can you look it up, because I don't remember them saying.
That's Richter.
It's Richter?
It's Richter. Richter is Richter.
Oh my God! I wrote Richer.
Yeah, it's like the guy in Total Recall, Richter.
Richter. Okay.
Yeah.
So we meet. They meet this guy Richter, and Richter is like a gun-toting hick, like Confederate guy. Well, we find out like with the flag later.
Actually, we don't know if he's a Confederate guy.
Well, yeah, that's right. We don't know. We don't know. We cannot assume.
Actually, I don't think he's a Confederate guy.
Yeah, we just think. Well, that's the thing. We're just assuming, like, right? Because
message,
right?
Message.
Anyways, they see this guy. He's an asshole, and they have some words about stuff about guns, because Leela had an experience in her life where it was a shooting. I'm thinking it was a mass school shooting. and that's why she has a bullet. She has a actual bullet in her chest, like above, like under her collarbone. And when she sees the gun, she gets triggered. Right.
Right. Because she
And
was a part of a. Yeah.
So, you know, it's this whole back and forth thing about guns, and then he says the reason why.
It's basically a misunderstanding from both sides, like it is in the real world. The left misunderstands the right, and vice versa. And I'm not going to get into any of that crap because I'm not a part of it. So,
and he has the gun, and he explains that he has the gun because there's feral warthogs out. You know, you gotta fucking. Warthog will kill you.
If we all just listen to each other, it'd be so much better. Message. Let's just listen to each other.
Enough messages. No more messages. No more messages. We're not here for messages. We're here for horror. That's why
right.
We're here.
Cheers to that.
Hold on. All
right. So, where are we at? We're getting into the town now, right? They're rolling into the town.
So they roll into the town, and they have the deed to an orphanage. And I can't remember why they wanted the orphanage. I know that the guy and one of the sisters were YouTube influencers, and they were chefs, I think, cooking people. And they have a group of people who are like, they're supposed to be proposing an idea for money or something to do something. I don't know what it is, but it really doesn't matter.
So yeah, they bought they're some sort of influencers. They bought the entire town, and they bought everything in the town. And what they did was they were walking around, and what they wanted to
Harlow, right? What's Harlow?
What they wanted to do was change the town into some some new just reform the town, not reform the town, just redo the town, bring it back up, make it nice, make it ready to be anyone to come in. And they started auctioning off all the buildings. So they bought all the buildings, and then they were going to auction off all the buildings to other influencers that were a part of it. And so one of these buildings is an orphanage, or an old orphanage. So that's where you're at.
Okay. So they go inside the house, and they
stupid premise, by the way. Yeah. Very stupid premise for this movie. But that's not saying that the movie's bad. It's just saying the premise for this movie I thought was way dumb.
Now, here is an Easter egg. Here's an Easter egg that I don't think a lot of people saw.
Okay, let's see.
When they first go into the house, the reason why they go into the orphanage is because of a Confederate flag. And so one of the guys says, I don't want that flag there because I got potential buyers to come in, and I don't want them to see that. He goes upstairs, and he tries to grab the flag. That's the first time you see Leatherface's face. Leatherface is sitting on a couch when he goes up there, and when he grabs the flag, it flashes back to the screen where you can see him from afar, and he's no longer sitting on the couch. And
right.
I thought that was pretty crazy because this is the first time they're telling you this movie is like, here's what Leatherface looks like. Like, you know, this is what he looks like. And so he goes downstairs, and there's a woman who basically is, you know, fighting for her life. She has I think she has one of those canister, a CO2 canister, probably because she has fibromyalgia, or no, not fibromyalgia. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
She just needs extra oxygen, man. That's all you need to know.
She has congestive heart failure, and she can't breathe. That's probably why she got it. So
right.
This was pretty fucked up too in this movie when this lady was like, you know, I've been living here all my life, and they're like, no, you ain't. You're like, you don't live here. We got the deed. Like, you gotta go now.
That was fucked up.
That was hella fucked up. Like,
it was. It's like she's old and senile. Not senile. She's just old, and she's probably got a few years left, and she lived at this orphanage and ran this orphanage, and they treated her like garbage. Like, this is not your house. I'm like, dude, where's your manners? Like,
yeah. And so,
show some respect to your elders. You know what I mean? Dude, and they went in. It's, I don't know, man.
Dude,
it's
if they bought the whole,
it's just younger generation and older generation.
I know. I mean, I would have been like, look, you know,
was it Gen X and Gen Z can't stand each other? You know, and
right?
we're right in the middle.
But it's like
So
they're like this. They're like, you gotta go. Like they're both like, you gotta go. And it's like, bro, where the fuck is she gonna go, dude? She's gotta fuck. She can't even breathe. And now you just wanted to hit the fucking road, you fucking asshole. Like Jesus Christ. So you know, obviously,
I so wanted all of them to die.
Well, spoiler alert. All right, so we find out, we get a glimpse of who we might think Leatherface is while they're conversating downstairs, and she's like, that's the one and only orphan that I still take care of. And you see Leatherface's just huge silhouette on the top of the stairs, just staring down. You can't even see his face. Like, if I saw that, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm cool. You can stay here for a little bit. My bad. We out.
Yeah. Right. So then she basically starts getting short of breath and having a heart attack.
Yep.
At the moment, because these people are just saying, no, you don't live here anymore. Get out.
Yep.
So, and then what happens next? They call the ambulance comes and takes them, right? Takes her.
The ambulance comes, right? And, you know, Leatherface is in the ambulance with her. And so from my understanding from this sequel, it seems that Leatherface hung it up for a long time. Like, he just basically went and he lived his life, and he actually had, like, empathy. Like, even though we know who Leatherface is, he's a fucking stone cold, psychopathic serial killer who just kills at will with no. Like,
and he's got mental illness for sure.
Mental illness, but we know that he has some sort of empathy towards this lady who's been taking care of him pretty much his whole life. So she croaks in the fucking ambulance, and that's when we see Leatherface fucking snaps. And when I mean snap, there's some snapping that goes on. And that is, like, this is when I knew this movie was good. When I saw this first kill, and I'll let you explain. Do you remember the kill that he did with what happens?
I believe so. It's something with the oh man.
I'll say it.
Yeah. Go ahead, because it's something with the face.
So Leatherface takes one of the deputies, breaks his fucking arm in half.
Okay, there we go.
He breaks his arm in half, and his bone is sticking out, and then he takes the guy's own broken arm with the sharp bone and stabs him through the neck. And I was just like, what the fuck? That was like, holy shit. I was like, dude, this movie's going to be good.
Hey, why? I'm going to take a couple steps back. Why did who's the main guy? I don't even know his name. Dante. Yeah. Why did his girlfriend say, "Oh, I'm going to go with them to the hospital"? Why did she even go?
I know she didn't have to.
It was so dumb. I was watching it. I was watching it with Bobby Bubblebath, and I looked at him, and I was like, bro, there's no need for her to go. Like, you don't even know her. It was just stupid. Anyway.
Well, dude, because Dante. Okay, hold on. Leela wanted to go with her to the hospital because she felt responsible for her heart attack. But because Leela and Dante were committed into whatever business proposition they had, Dante's girlfriend was like, you guys do your thing, I'll go, right?
If I was Dante, though, I'd say, fuck no, you ain't going. Just come over here. He's got two deputies, and he's got her son or orphan or whatever. She's fine.
Okay,
I'm so happy that they die.
So here it comes, right?
God, I'm sick. All right, never mind. Go ahead.
So Leatherface takes the guy he just killed, right? When he broke his arm, stabbed him in the neck, and he basically brings him to the field, right? But we see the deputy shoots the deputy shoots one of the other guys. That guy's driving, and the bullet like goes right through his neck too, which was a good fucking scene. I thought he was dead, and so now they're crashed, and Dante's girlfriend wakes up. She sees that the cop is like pretty much struggling. He's still kind of alive, and while all this is happening, Leatherface is cutting off that guy's face, and he puts on the mask. And this was like, all right, this is cool. Like this is some fucking good fucking gore. And as he does that, he fucking takes out the cop, kills him, and then he takes a knife and he fucking he guts Dante's girlfriend, dude. Like I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, dude, this gore is fucking. This special effects on the like, this is not computer generated. These brutal. Guys did a good job making that shit look fucking real, dude. Because when I saw, I thought he cut off the mom's face. Who's the mom again? Wait, did he?
The one who died.
No, you're right, Elizabeth.
The caretaker lady.
He did cut off the lady's face. That's why he puts makeup on it after. That's right. Holy shit! Good knowledge. I completely forgot about that. You are right. Correction. See, that's why we love it when you're on here, Elizabeth. You're on top of your shit. So okay, where are we? So let's go to my notes.
So you said guts the girlfriend, and now we get that cinematography or cinematic esque picture of Leatherface in the old dead sunflower field. You see on the cover, and I thought that was so cool where he has his face and you see all the dead sunflowers around him.
Yeah, that was really good. That was good.
That's where we get. I'm always a fan of atmosphere. I love atmosphere over dialogue. That's just me. And when you get good cinematography and just good flow when it comes to just the visuals, it's something that I really like. So.
I will say, in my review too, when I talk about it later, the cinematography in this movie was really good. Mm-hmm. The way that they filmed it was really good. But I will save that for my review. So basically, Richter goes to Dante and takes his keys so he can't leave because he says, "You show me the deed and I'll fucking let you go," right? So now Dante goes back into the house and he's searching for the deed, and Dante comes face to face with Leatherface, and Leatherface shows no mercy with that meat cleaver, bro. He finds the deed that says that he does not own that orphanage. That's right.
He finds the deed in that house or in the orphanage that shows that old lady owns the place still. And so now it's like, oh shit.
Right, you done fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks for it. He says he can't find it. That was fishy. So Dante gets fucking butchered, and then let's see.
But we don't see it. It's an off-screen thing when he gets hit.
It's an off-screen
killed. We don't see it, so we don't know what happened, how he was killed, whatever. But we soon find out what happened to him.
Yes. So there's a radio. So the gas station that they first went to in the beginning, the gas station guy had a radio, and he hears over the radio that there's some shit going down. People are getting killed. There's two cops are dead. Shit's hitting the fan. And the gas station guy calls Sally Hardesty. And Sally Hardesty is like gutting a fucking pig or like a cow. She's like doing her own slaughter shit. And she's just like, bruh, it's time. 50 years. I'm going to go kill this motherfucker.
Right. And she's ready to go. So she comes to the abandoned town that is soon going to be auctioned off and not become an abandoned town anymore.
Yes.
And I found out that this was not filmed in Texas because it was too expensive to film in Texas. Mm-hmm. Apparently, it was filmed somewhere else.
Where?
I don't remember. So that doesn't
I'm going to say Canada.
That doesn't help. I don't remember where it was, unfortunately. So I got half the news right.
That's all right.
I'll break half news. But what I didn't care for is that town looked like a set. It looked like a movie set.
I know.
It did not look like an abandoned town.
Maybe it was filmed at Universal Studios.
yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it was filmed just in a studio. I'm like, I said I like the atmosphere to begin with, and then all of a sudden it comes back to this thing, and you know what? The only thing that can save a bad set and save bad characters is a brutal, awesome slasher like Leatherface, and with that, he is the star of the show for this movie.
Did you question too, like, right where, like, I'm questioning, like, he just killed, or he fucking mauled Dante's face with a cleaver. He already killed 2 cops. I'm like, bro, where's your chainsaw?
Oh yeah. And you know what? I think they were just building up to it. We all knew it was going to come out eventually, but it was like, well, when is it going to come out?
So how does Leatherface get his chainsaw?
How does he get his chainsaw? Remind me. You remember?
So
you just watched
Dante.
My mind, dude. When I don't write any notes, and when I watch a movie like a week ago, I forget so many things, bro.
It's all good. I got notes and it's fresh in my head. So Dante and Melody go up in the house, right? Dante gets fucking cleaved in the face, right?
Yeah. But we didn't know that, and we find out he's creeping down the
dude,
set. I'm gonna call it a set, bro. He's creeping down the set.
This was another reason why I fucking love this movie, is because, dude, Dante's face was fucked up. His shit was like from his ear all the way to his mouth, and his face was open, dude. It was open.
Do you know what that reminded me of?
Mirrors?
No. It reminded me of the remake of Evil Dead, where she's she's in the bathroom and she's just cutting her face open.
Hold on. Elizabeth says, this is why the caretaker told him to stay out of her room. She didn't want him to kill anyone, in my opinion. This movie has a lot of, like, you have to feel for the caretaker, and, the reason why I feel like they're the ones that put themselves in this position, because when I asked you earlier, I said, well, how come there's no fucking chainsaw? Dude, Leatherface grabs the fucking sledgehammer.
Okay, I remember now. I remember how he gets the chainsaw now.
Okay, say what happens.
Sorry. I told you it just had to click. He put the chainsaw on the wall of the orphanage, and he basically starts beating up the wall with a sledgehammer to pull his chainsaw out. See, I remember. Horror movie dad knows. Not all the time, but sometimes.
But see, this is where, in my opinion, like, Leatherface is just living his life. He's got someone that cares for him. It's obviously a woman who ran an orphanage. This woman ran an orphanage. She cared about kids who had no families.
What happened to his family?
I don't know.
You know what? How did he end up there? That's the whole question. Like, how did he end up with this lady?
We're gonna have to dig. Maybe we're gonna have to dig deeper into that.
I don't think it's never been told, because this is a direct sequel, right?
So, well, in the picture with all the kids that are orphans, Leatherface is old. He's almost like a big brother guy to these kids.
Well, he's got to be at least 70 years old, because this is 50 years after the original.
Yeah. No, you're right. So
how old was he in the original? Maybe like 18?
Yeah, maybe.
So he's got to be like 70-something years old now.
So maybe after, the whole Sally Hardesty thing, he was in a fucked up family. He had a fucked up family, and he found
They all died.
And they all died. and he found somebody, a woman who ran an orphanage, who cared about kids that, and him, right? He is actually an abused kid that has a lot of issues. And so when I see the photo, right, of the orphanage with all these kids, maybe he's like, you know, the special kind of off kid that, not a kid, but he's like not a grown up, but still like almost there, but he's there because, you know, he understands what these kids are going through. And so like in my mind, it's like these fucking Gen Zers, what do you call them? Gen
Z.
Zers. They're like the ones who fuck shit up, man, because if you put that chainsaw behind a wall, right? That's like that. My life, I don't do that shit no more. That's done. What, like, you're hiding it. You're putting it away for good. And now you got Leatherface, who has this woman that's been taking care of him for so long, 50 years, right? 50 fucking years. And they fuck that shit up. I would do the same thing too. Give me my fucking chainsaw, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right. He was triggered. They triggered him.
Message. Oh my god. Wow, the irony.
Hey, don't trigger Leatherface, bro, because he'll kill you.
Okay. All right. So, where am I? I'm so okay.
It's all right. We're at where he gets the chainsaw out of the wall.
Okay.
That's kind of where we're at.
Okay, so Richter comes in and he tries to yes, emotional damage. Yep. Richter tries to be, you know, you almost think like, this movie's so funny because you almost think that Richter is going to come in there and save the day. He's like the asshole that was at the gas station, and now he kind of like gives a fuck because like when he saw Dante with his face all fucked up, he's like, hey, come here. And then when he saw him, he's like, oh, are you all right? And so now you think Richter's just going to come in there and just kick ass, but nope.
It also shows that Richter cared for him too. Even though they had beef with these Gen Zers to begin with, Richter cared, man. You know what I mean? He wasn't the guy they thought he was. He wasn't they're making the stereotype on him, but it wasn't true on him, right? So then we find out this is one of my, and I'll let you explain it, but this is one of my favorite ways that he gets fucked up in this orphanage, bro. But I'll let you explain that one.
So Richter basically gets his knee fucking destroyed. His knee is destroyed. Like Joe Theismann. Fucking Leatherface gave him the Joe Theismann, right? And then he picks him up, bro. And like he's trying to struggle and there's like broken glass. And he just fucking takes a fucking shard of glass and fucking, bro, straight to the neck. All right. And then he's on the ground, right? And he sees Melody on the ground because she was scared.
Underneath the bed.
Underneath the bed. And Richter has the keys, Richter. I can't believe I said
Richter.
Richter is like just looking at her and he's like trying to give her the keys. And bro, Leatherface goes fucking Barry Bonds, bro. Barry fucking Bonds on his fucking dome with the sledgehammer, dude.
Right.
Like, bro, like it had to have been like 6 different like face mutilations. Like it was like it started off like bam, and you're like, ooh, and he goes, bam, you're like, oh shit, and he goes, bam, you're like, damn.
Hey, all I gotta say is what's the girl's name laying underneath the bed? Melody, dude. I'm sorry, man. She did not do a good acting job through that.
Little Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Annie, man. If she was looking, dude, she didn't look terrified. I'm like, dude, you need to be a better actress than that, man. I'm sorry. Like, you've never seen somebody's head get bashed in 3 times with a sledgehammer, like right in front of your face. Like, show some emotion.
Okay, so Sally Hardesty.
I want to pause and give a cheers because that was my That was my favorite kill of the movie.
Dude, it was awesome. Dude, there's a lot of great kills.
There's a lot of good ones, but that was my favorite.
That was like, so. Dude, I want to say, look, they probably spent a lot of money on this movie, but at least they did the most important part is that your kill scenes were fucking A1. Just mwah.
And that's what I'm starting to like about these new horror movies, because there was this kind of a hiatus going on to where horror movies were kind of stagnant. They weren't that brutal. You know, there was some might have some scary scenes and some gore here or there, but there wasn't a lot of brutality going on. But now it's coming back, and I'm kind of like, it came back with the Halloween movies, the last two.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's coming back with this, and I'm enjoying it because I would always think that someone's going to try to cancel something like this. And I like how it's not happening. And
dude, do you remember?
I hope it doesn't.
Do you remember when, sidetrack, do you remember, like, and this is a perfect example of what you're saying, when Michael Myers took the fluorescent bulb and fucking, dude, the fluorescent bulb to the neck, dude. That was just like that like you're not just getting stabbed in the neck. He took like a fucking broken fluorescent light and turned your neck into a cookie cutter, bro.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, dude.
It's good, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking how we're getting away from the jump scare trend that happened about.
It's just brutal fucking just. What did you say? Now, brutality.
Now it's all dread and like scary situations, not just James Wan, a hand comes out behind your head or something like that, bro.
Or a fucking stupid kid behind the door, like, oh, did you see that kid behind the door?
Oh, man. It's not, or like that Paranormal Activity shit. It's like, dude, a door moved. Oh, my God, I'm so scared. The door moved.
Whatever. Dude, I remember rewinding. I think it was Insidious. There was like this scene, right, that's supposed to be so scary where somebody goes into like a washroom with like a washing machine and a dryer. And it's like a real fast scene where like they just go through and you like see something like, oh shit, that like spooked me. And then I rewound it and it was so stupid. Like they had a little kid dressed up as like a little newspaper boy from like the 1930s. And it's like, dude, that's not fucking scary.
It's only scared you because it popped out and they threw like a big old score behind it and went like, no, like that. And it's like, come on. No.
Oh, man.
Wait. Elizabeth said I would fight someone over horror films. I swear if anyone ever tries to filter horror, I will go off. Me too. Me too.
Oh, dude.
I would change my name from Horror Movie Dad to Horror Murder Dad.
Horror Murder Dad. That sounds like a horror movie. Like a fucking, like a legit horror movie.
Hey, you got your character right here. Anyone wants to do Horror Murder Dad, I'm in.
Bro, I don't think I've seen that jacket since we did The Fly.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Was it The Fly that I wore? Oh yeah, it was
yep.
The Fly.
It was The Fly, dude. Okay.
And the reason why I wore it is because you reposted that me wearing this. I was like, you know what? Let's pay ode to an old episode.
And this is actually number 49, right?
This is number 49. Yes. We got to explain that. I was wrong because I thought this was going to be our 40th D3, and I thought that at our last D3, and then I went back and I counted them, and I miscounted. So this is our 39th D3. So our next D3 will be number 40, bro.
And it's your turn. It's your turn.
It's my turn. I got to choose something good for number 40, bro.
That's a lot of pressure, bro.
It is pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Well, you know what, Josh? You started this, so hey, I think it's well deserved that you get to choose the first because you chose the first one, right?
No, you did. I
did.
I asked you. I said let's when we started this up. I'm like, dude, let's do a live where we talk about. Yeah, I said. I remember I hit you up and I was like, because you were digging the Horror Movie Dad stuff. I'm like, dude, let's do a live where we just discuss horror movies because we used to watch horror movies all the time as kids.
Damn, bro.
And
You know what
you're like,
you know
yeah,
what I
let's
mean?
do that. And to get you on the hype, I wanted you to choose the first one.
Bro,
Because I needed you to be on the same line as me.
Bro, I feel even more pressure because now I'm gonna have to do the number 100 episode. I gotta pick a movie.
We better get to 100, though.
Oh, we
We better
will.
get there.
We will.
Right?
We will, my friend. Okay, so let's get back to the movie. Our favorite character, Sally Hardesty, comes to the rescue, and the first place that she goes to is the crime scene in the not the cornfield, the dead sunflower field, right?
Yeah,
Those
I
are
guess
sunflowers.
it looks like sunflowers, man. They look like sunflowers to me.
I
I'm
will
calling
say,
sunflowers.
I will say that was one of my favorite cinematic moments of all the dead sunflowers. I thought that was amazing. Yeah. I thought that idea was really cool. It definitely, makes the Hollywood set like, like look, we're gonna have a Hollywood set, but hey, we're gonna have a really cool dead sunflower field.
Right. I thought it was cool too. That kind of it kind of made it too when he's just sitting in there and you just see his face just sitting there.
Dude, so Sally Hardesty goes there, right? And that's right. Elizabeth was talking about how Leatherface took the caretaker's face, and she goes in the cornfield, and this was another fucking great fucking scene. Leatherface turns her caretaker. I think it's like a monument, almost like a, some people will say like a scarecrow, but I honestly think it was like, was he doing her a good deed by that?
No, it wasn't her. It was the girlfriend, wasn't it? The girlfriend was
it the girlfriend?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't. Okay. It wasn't the caretaker. It was the girlfriend.
So he took the girlfriend's face off too.
Yeah, I don't know if he wore her face or what. So
see, we have to look back into that.
Technically, he might be wearing her face, bro. Because we never can really tell the difference. Is he wearing the girlfriend's face or is he wearing the caretaker's
Well, no,
face?
because maybe he has multiple faces, but he had a face on when he fucking slashed her gut.
Yeah, so that was, of course, then, but maybe he's gotten multiple faces in there in his pockets.
Either way,
he's changing faces, bro.
Either way, that scene with the dead body propped up without fucking skin on their face, again, fucking epic. It was, they nailed it. Fucking great. I was like, dude, and I kept telling myself, I was like, dude, this movie has, like, even right at that moment, I'm like, dude, this movie's got epic kills, man. Like, this movie is just, like, I wanted to see some fucking good shit, and they're giving it to me, like, left and right. Like, and there's still another kill scene that's even, I might say, it's better than the head bash. And I think you know which one I'm talking about.
All right.
Wait, the mask. Elizabeth, what do you mean by the mask?
I'll let you explain that one then. So, all right, so then, oh, God, what's her name? Sally, thank you. Sally Hardesty. So then she comes back, follows him back to this abandoned town, right? And she's out to get Leatherface. Right? That's where we're at now, right?
We are at that. We are at the moment right before Sally comes. We have the bus scene.
That's a wonderful scene, by the way.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
There's a few, that dude. Yes.
I especially scene. a lot of people, I was reading reviews after. I don't read reviews before I watch a movie. I read them after just to see, how I stand with my opinions compared to others. And a lot of people did not like that scene where they started all doing it, going live on their phones. And they're just getting murdered. I thought that
was so funny. And
they're just getting murdered, and people are commenting it's fake. And it's like, dude, I thought it was hilarious.
Hold on. This is the funny part.
Yeah.
Because the director who directed this movie, obviously, we have the agenda. okay, where we have the left, the right, pro-gun, no gun. You know, obviously there is racism in this country, you know, and we cannot deny that. Right. But it's almost like he is like going against, or he or she, I don't know who directed this movie, but it's like, yeah, you had your
David Blue Garcia directed the movie.
He's almost like
he's a nobody.
It's like humility. It's like yeah, like I'm gonna get knocked by a lot of people that, you know, might not like the message, the agenda that I'm doing in the beginning of the movie. But then he almost makes fun of himself because he has Leatherface that comes inside, right? And everybody's doing live because that's what everybody does. We're doing live right now. And the first thing the guy says, he goes, "Try anything, bro, and you'll get canceled." Yeah. And I was like,
no, he's mocking.
I was like, dude.
So no, he's mocking them for sure. What? He's mocking them for sure. That's a mock ploy right there.
Right.
Sure.
So you know, now that I think about it, you know, and this is why we discuss movies. You know, like it didn't register into my brain until now that we talked about it. Like yeah, like I did do this stuff in the beginning, but at the same time, like there is fucking shit that is going on that is ridiculous. So might as well fucking talk about that too. So the guy goes, yeah, try anything, bro, and you're canceled. Leatherface does not give a fuck about being canceled. He's about to cancel all you motherfuckers.
Dude, I just like how they were all trapped in the bus and couldn't get out, bro.
So epic.
And he's just left and right with that chainsaw, just going in there, going.
Dude, he picked up one guy and like just sawed off like half his fucking a quarter of his like chest, dude. Like,
yeah, dude, he had him up there, and he was like this. He's like,
bro, and that scene was so good because I even felt like I'm like, damn, dude. I mean, sucks to be y'all. I'm just glad I'm seeing you in there and I'm not in there.
And dude, what's up with I'm sorry. What's up with them all at the back of the bus, just just pushing their hands on the window, going, "Eh!" I'm like, dude, you're not getting out there.
All right. So I would say this is going to be one of my top 3 kills. I can't get into order, but there's still one more kill that was my favorite kill.
Yeah.
There is one scene where they're in the bus, and obviously it's like human nature. You know, human nature is that you have to get out by any means necessary. And there is this one girl who opened up the window, and she was halfway out. And oh my God, bro, dude, I was like, really, you gonna try this, dude? She got chainsawed the fuck up, bro. Straight in half, dude. And then the intestines, bro, are hanging out the window. I was like, fuck, dude, that was sick.
Yeah.
I was like, Leatherface does not give no fucks, bro. And I will say this. Whoever, like this, I would say this movie, and I'll include this in my review later, I really enjoyed this Leatherface.
Yes, I did too.
I did. This is one of my favorite Leatherfaces in all of the, like, you know, obviously the first Leatherface is the best. You know, you can't, it's the first, it's the original, it's the OG. But dude, this guy, whoever played the director and the actor, this Leatherface was so good, man.
Mark Burnham.
Burnham
was Leatherface.
The Leatherface, this Leatherface guy was fucking epic as fuck, and like he just had like, and the thing is, like, again, like, he didn't fuck with nobody for 50 fucking years. Like, he put away his chainsaw. Like, these Gen Zers came
Triggered
in
him.
and just fucked shit up. And they lit a fucking fire underneath Leatherface's ass. And
he was dormant. He was dormant, bro.
What can I say, dude? All
it's their fault. It's not his fault. It's their fault.
Okay, where are we? Okay.
All right, we're done. So we did the bus massacre. All right, the Texas bus massacre. We're done with that. So what's next, dude? Remind me what happens next.
Sally Hardesty comes.
And so she comes through after that, right? And she's chasing him back into the orphanage, right? Yeah, they're fighting inside the orphanage with Leatherface, right? Or no?
Oh, okay. In the bus, Melody and Leela are able to escape through the bathroom. And then they go into the warehouse, and Leatherface chases them and tries to get them. They are able to get out, and Sally Hardesty comes through with the shotgun and shoots Leatherface one time, good enough where he escapes somewhere. Then Sally Hardesty puts the two girls in her, like, fucking, I think she's a sheriff. I don't know. She has
in her truck or something? Yeah.
She has, like, a sheriff's truck. She puts them in the back of there, and they're like, get the fuck out of here. Let's go. And she goes, no, 50 years ago. Dude, I swear to God, Sally Hardesty was having a Large Marge moment from Pee-wee, from the Pee-wee movie, bro. I had the Large Marge vibes when she was in there, and she was like, 50 years ago.
On the same stretch of road.
Like I was just
saw
like, whoa,
the worst
dude,
accident.
Vibes.
Hey, I saw the worst accident I have ever seen.
Bro, that shit scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid.
Right? Dude,
bro,
how
the eyes?
Dude, how many kids when we had kids movies, how many parts in those kids movies were like emotionally damaging?
Bro, the Large Marge scene in Pee-wee's Great Adventure is an emotionally damaging scene for any kid. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yes, it is. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is.
Fucking
I always
Tim
used to go
Burton,
like this.
bro.
I used to go like... I remember my dad used to laugh at me when I watched it, too. My dad's like...
Dude, it's scary.
Yeah, it was.
With those big eyes and the fucking hair, like they had the hair, the flailing clay hair, like.
I saw the worst accident I have ever seen.
Maybe that wasn't Large Marge. It was just Sally Hardesty fucking driving a semi after she almost got killed by Leatherface. But anyways, okay. Here's another funny part. Here's another funny part about this movie, right? We thought Richter was going to be the guy. Richter was going to be the...
What's up, Larry Trotter? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Larry. We thought Richter was going to be the bad guy turned into the protagonist, right? Then we have Sally Hardesty, who this whole movie is pretty much about, you know, besides Leatherface. And we think that Sally Hardesty is gonna be fucking Sarah Connor. Like Sally Hardesty is gonna be Sarah Connor from fucking Terminator 2, and she's gonna fucking do pull-ups, fucking, you know, and she's gonna have these big guns, and you're like, yeah, Sally Hardesty, fuck yeah, she's gonna fuck that fool up. And fucking Leatherface again, Leatherface just fucks her up, bro, with the chainsaw.
But it's her fault. Dude, she had a chance to kill him. Why didn't she do it? I was literally going like, wait, hold on a second. Like, this guy, like, fucked up your life. And you were out to kill him. You had him in your sights. Why did you just walk away?
Because, hey, remember this. So Sally Hardesty is upstairs, right? And you had Leatherface. You had him in your sight. You killed the motherfucker. But she's like, do you remember my name? Do you remember? He don't know you. It's 50 years ago.
And
and
he
she
killed
froze.
so many people. Why would he
Bro,
remember her?
she froze. She fucking froze, dude. And like all of a sudden, she turned like limp and soft. And so, you know, they go outside and
she was like, he doesn't remember me.
and yeah, but hey, what does Leatherface do? He just kills. So,
Yeah.
bitch, you were in my fucking way. And dude, he took the chainsaw and just sawed her right through the fucking gut, dude.
Right.
I was like, dude, I was
Threw
like,
her in the trash. And
bro,
threw her
I
in the
was
trash.
like, bro, this movie, this new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, no one's safe. Nobody's safe, dude.
That's same with Halloween Kills, bro.
Yes.
No one was safe, bro.
All right, so Sally Hardesty pretty much gets chainsawed through the middle of her body. Could have fucking chainsawed through her spine and spinal cord, probably paralyzed. But she's lying in a fucking bunch of trash bags. And fucking, who is it? Leela has, like, she goes, oh, no. Sally Hardesty hits fucking Leatherface with the fucking shotgun. So they slow him down, right?
Right.
Ooh, okay, hold on. We got
some new folks up in here.
The Crow _1974. What up? We got freaking Salvador. Little Sal's in the building. And who do we got? Media Mima.
No,
Thanks
Madame.
for joining. What's that?
Madame Ema.
Madame. Oh, I said media.
Maybe media. It could be.
I don't know.
It could be.
What's popping, Little Sal? Hey, we were talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix. You can watch it whenever you get the chance. Love you, Sal. You the fucking man.
Make sure you get your parents' permission.
No, Little Sal is not.
I'm just messing with
Oh, okay. He got an old picture of him. He's not a kid.
Yeah.
Because it looks like him. You didn't know. It's an old school picture. Woo! Oh shit. Okay. So where are we? Okay. So
we're at where she's in the trash bags.
There's a scene where Melody is trapped in the car and she can't leave. So she tells her sister, Melody tells her sister Leela, "Hey, I'm hurt. Like, you gotta go." It's just like, but Leela has these thoughts about her. It's almost like Final Destination, where like they have like the whole thing about Final Destination is that you escape death and now death is following you. And that's what Leela has, because she in her mind, she thinks that she was supposed to die that night. And that's why she always feels like death is chasing her. And again, like she's in the same situation. She goes into the warehouse, right? And she goes and grabs Richter's AK-47, or it was a AR-15. She tries to shoot Leatherface, but it's fucking jammed, or it's the safety is on, and she don't know how to use it, right? You know what I'm saying? So she's running, and you think it's over, but guess what? Her sister Melody comes into the equation with the shotgun. She shoots Leatherface, shoots him again, and then bam! Leatherface is done. They killed him. Movie over.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end. So what's your review?
It's not over.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Would you like to do the finishing honor?
No, I think you're doing a pretty good job here, bro, because you got more memory of it too. I'll probably chop it up.
You do remember the ending, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will let you explain the final. So Melody and Leela have killed Leatherface. Leatherface basically gets shot with it. Oh, no! No. Melody. This was another tight ass scene. Leatherface, like in his final moments, fucking grabs his fucking chainsaw and he like throws it on the ground where it like spins.
Oh,
And
like
it yeah, that was a cool scene.
Yeah, where he gets her while she's running away.
Yeah, and then somehow, some way, Melody picks up the chainsaw, and it's like that moment where she's just like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I got you," and she does like this fucking uppercut. With the chainsaw, yeah. And now
he falls into that water, that big old puddle of water.
Yes,
in the middle of
and
the
so
house.
now we think Leatherface is dead, and it goes.
Hey, who uppercuts you with a chainsaw, bro? Why not just go straight for his chest and just go in, or go for his head? What's
somebody who obviously doesn't use a chainsaw often?
Yeah, yeah, because you can just go like this and it'll slice through. No,
right?
You got it. You need it to take its time. It goes like this.
So check this out. The girls survive. They get the keys to Dante's Tesla. Mm-hmm. They put it in autopilot, and the movie's over.
No, it's not.
What happens?
So, Mr. Leatherface comes out of the water, and he gets the chainsaw, right? And doesn't he go straight and decapitates the sister? So, which one is it?
So Leela talks to Melody.
Not Paul McCartney hair, but Anna, Little Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Annie, aka Leela, talks to Leela talks to Melody, aka Little Orphan Annie, and the movie's over. Everything is cool, and this is why I really like this movie, because it's so unsettling.
Right.
There is no happy ending in this fucking movie.
Good.
Leatherface breaks the glass, and finally gets that Little Orphan Annie little motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Picks her body up through the car, and her sister Leela jumps, like looks over the hood while the Tesla's in autopilot. And she screams with her hands out.
The sunroof.
The sunroof. And Leatherface grabs her sister, and this is the best fucking part of the movie. The best fucking part. He holds Melody by her Little Orphan Annie hair and decapitates her head right in front of her sister and holds it up and just stares at her.
And starts dancing.
Dude, and he does the fucking Leatherface dance so well, bro. And the movie's done, bro. So unsettling, just like, what the fuck?
Don't you? I loved how they all died. Oh, dude. Now, hey, I want
this, Josh. Let me ask you.
Okay.
Did you go the extra mile?
Oh, to watch the end credits.
Yes.
Yes.
What did you think of that? What is that? Where is he going?
He's going back to the old house.
He is.
He's going back to the old house, so that means he's ready to kill again. Or some more.
But I thought in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the house was a 2-story home. This house looked like just a flat rancher.
It was the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was a 2-story home.
It was. I remember specifically.
It was, and so in the reboot, it was 2 stories as well.
I don't think he went to his old house.
What house is it?
I think he went to Sally Hardesty's house.
Okay, but Sally Hardesty died. So what's the reason to go there?
No one lives there.
Oh, so okay, very true. Not anymore.
All right, dude. Do you want?
Hey, first off, before you give your review, I want to thank you for narrating this whole movie for me today, or for us, as my narration skills were not there because I watched the movie a week ago, and so I forget every little single piece.
Well, hey, I'm here to refresh your memory so that we get a solid review.
And I didn't have my notes because I never wrote notes on the movie because I watched it before we decided to do D3. So there you have it.
All right, here's my review.
Yes.
Loved Leatherface. All right. Loved the kills. I was entertained. Probably some of the best kills I've seen in a long time. And they're up to par with the last 2 Halloween kills.
Yeah.
Never a doubt in my mind was I not bored. I did not like the characters that much, but it doesn't matter because you're supposed to not like these characters. They get killed. I want to say this movie was surprisingly very entertaining to me, and I am going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. I'm not going to give it a 4. 3.5 seems very fair.
I like it.
I want to see this Leatherface again. I want to see this director direct another one, because how are you going to top these kills? I can only imagine how much more gruesome the kills are going to be the next go around. And I already know for a fact Netflix is probably going to want to make another one. I don't understand why Rotten Tomatoes gives this movie such a piss poor rating when they give Malignant, what is it called? Malignant, a fucking fresh fucking review when that movie sucks.
Yeah.
So 3.5 out of 5. I thought the movie was fucking cool as fuck. Leatherface kicked ass. Everybody that deserved to die dies, and it left like an unsettling feeling. Oh shit! I just dropped my shit.
That's very unsettling.
There was no happy endings in this, and just by the post credits, Leatherface is back, bro.
Yep. Hey, so I am going to agree with everything you said. Perfectly agree. I hated the characters. I loved that they all got killed, and that was the purpose. That was the purpose. They set the table for us, and then they pulled out that that tablecloth right from underneath and ruined everything. I liked it very much. Like I said, I didn't care for the whole premise of the movie, though. Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the whole story of them buying the town and selling it off. It seemed way too fake. The set was very fake of this town. Everything else was good. Leatherface was excellent. Like you said, probably one of my favorite Leatherfaces as well, compared to all the movies besides the original. Probably my second
absolutely
favorite Leatherface.
Dude.
And it's not just Rotten Tomatoes that doesn't like this movie. Like, you look around everywhere. You look at it on IMDb. You look on Letterboxd. You look at just overall reviews. A lot of people don't like this movie or didn't like this movie.
You know why? You know why I think? Because everybody wants a fucking stupid, happy fucking ending.
Right. You know, and everyone wants a message, and this movie has a message, and still people didn't like it, which I don't understand. But still, when I'm watching a horror movie, there's three things that I dig, and if you do those three things right, you've got an above average rating from me. And those three things are: number one is atmosphere and setting. Okay, that's number one, and that's not in any order. Number two is, what is the entity or the killer, or what is the overall horror aspect of your movie? Okay, so mostly it's either the killer or the ghost or the supernatural, whatever it is. All right, is that done well? And then number three is kills. Okay, this is not in any order. Okay, those are the three things that I look for in a movie, and all three of those things were done well. The atmosphere, however, like I said, suffered a little bit because of the set piece town, but that's okay. And so I'm going basically a very similar rating as yours, and I'm giving this a 3 out of 5. Not a 3.5, but a 3 out of 5 stars. And I'm looking forward to a sequel. I really hope that Netflix does not take all these bad reviews to heart and just totally give up on this. I hope they move forward with it, because Netflix is not known for making good horror movies or producing good horror movies, or even hosting good horror movies. Everyone always complains about Netflix and their horror movies. You know, I thought this one was set to par, even above average. And I hope they continue with it. I really do. But the thing that sucks about just movies in general, especially big budgeted movies and the Hollywood movies, is they all come back based on, you know, how was it received? And unfortunately, this is not received too well. And I'm kind of scared that we're not going to see much more from Leatherface because of it. But I hope I'm wrong.
Well, at least at the end of the day, you'll always have this version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre that we can always compare to.
Right.
You know, maybe it becomes a cult classic. Maybe, you know, more people need to watch this movie and get that Rotten Tomatoes score up, because it's still fairly new.
Right,
And, you know, if I was a genie and if I was to look in a crystal ball, I mean, the sequel is very easy to pan out. You know, Leatherface, like, you already know they have post-credit scene. So 9 times out of 10, you have a post-credit scene. There's going to be a second one. You have Leela in the fucking autopilot fucking Tesla, and I can already see this, envision it. The cops come. She's in the fucking Tesla. She gives her story, and once again, we go against Leatherface.
Right. I'd love to see it. So that's it, bro. Right? That's it. Any last words?
I want to shout out to everybody that's been watching this. Shout out to Larry Trotter. Shout out to Guitar Bick. Shout out to Elizabeth O'Hagan. Shout out
Guitar
to
Bick has been here since the beginning.
Since the beginning.
He was
My
the
friend
first one
Guitar
on.
Bick, hey, you are the fucking man. And yo, I can't wait to see what you're gonna pick for the big 5-0. And we will see you guys.
4-0.
Oh, sorry, 4-0. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking ahead. It's 40. So actually,
40.
if it's 40, you are probably going to be doing number 100.
Yeah, every other one. So yeah, I got every even, you got every odd, bro.
Yeah.
So I'll do every century mark. Every century mark and every decade. So, but
man, like I said, hey,
yeah.
shout out to the people that made Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and this is one of the best Leatherface performances I've seen, and hands down, killed it. Literally,
I agree, bro. Well, hey, it was good talking to you, bro. It was a good D3, and we'll end it as I always do, letting everybody know, if you didn't see the entire thing, don't worry about it. This will be on IGTV within the next 15 minutes at Horror Movie Dad on Instagram. You can also check me out at Horror Movie Dad on TikTok, and you can check me out on YouTube, Dad Watches Horror Movies, which this will be on there as well. This is K. Dinero. You can check him out. Where do we check you out at, Kenny?
you can check me out on Instagram at KDinero1. You can check me out on TikTok at KDinero. And you can also check me out on Snapchat, which is KMatson99.
Snapchat is, wait, hold on. Snapchat is still going, bro?
Snapchat's still going, baby.
It is?
Snapchat is still going.
Man, I got away from Snapchat a long time ago. I thought for sure that app was done like Vine, bro.
Well, it's still popping.
Is it?
Yes,
wow.
It is.
Crazy. Okay. All right, man. Good to talk to you, bro. See you in 2 weeks, man, for the next D3. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
2 weeks. 2
2
weeks.
weeks. All right, bro.